In the last video, I argued that while there is an objective world outside of our senses, our perception evolved by natural selection to ignore it. It did not evolve to see the raw truth as it is, but to sense fitness payoffs, to help us navigate the objective world effectively according to our needs. Donald Hoffman's fitness beats truth theorem shows that seeing truth and sensing fitness are two different things, and we do the latter. But how the hell is this supposed to work? How would not seeing the world truthfully help us navigate it so we're able to survive, thrive, procreate, etc.? This idea goes against every intuition we have. It simply doesn't make sense. Most people, including expert scientists, would never even consider this possibility. They would rather rage against something so ludicrous. And why should they even listen to someone spouting this kind of craziness? Well, we need to update our intuition with the help of the desktop interface analogy. It will help us understand how our perception really works and why it all makes sense. As I said before, it is vital to understand that there is an objective world and that it's vastly different from our perception. But the two of them are still connected, because our perception did not evolve independently from the objective world. They are connected in the same way that our computer, and I mean the actual physical machine with all its chips and hard drives and whatever on the inside, and this desktop interface are connected. The inside of our computer represents the objective world, while the desktop interface that you see on your screen represents our perception. You are able to do all these things without actually knowing how the computer works on the inside, often without even knowing what it looks like on the inside. Do you even want to know? Do you have time for all this? Probably not. And here's where the desktop interface comes in. It allows you to comfortably access the power of your computer without even having to know what goes on the inside. The desktop has been designed to hide the truth and simplify complexity, so you're not overwhelmed and actually able to write your damn email. You know that the mail on your screen is saved in some form on the inside of your computer. But does it look like a bunch of letters and fonts? Of course not. When you type another word and see it appear on screen, a bunch of calculations and other steps have been performed by your computer. Could you have done it yourself that quickly? Nope. Your Gmail window doesn't show you the truth of what goes on in the depths of the machine. That is a good thing. It shows you what you need to know in a way that is useful to you so you're able to do what you need to do. The truth would not set you free. It would hinder you. However, keep in mind that what you see on the desktop interface has real consequences on the inside of your computer. If you click the delete button, that email you're writing is actually gone. Our perception of time and space is our desktop interface to reality. The objects we see are the icons and buttons on the screen. Our perception, like the desktop interface, hides and simplifies reality, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. Its job is to simplify and transform it into a shape that helps us access it in the way we need. The FBT theorem states that objective reality is as close to time and space as the desktop interface is to the inside of the computer. However, they are connected in a meaningful way. Our perception helps us to navigate reality effectively according to our needs as humans. We therefore need to take what we see seriously, but not literally. If we walk off a cliff, we will die, even though there is no literal cliff. I hope this analogy made sense of the whole fitness beats truth and we don't see reality as it is thing. To hark back to the first video in the series, our brain is an object in time and space, and with that, part of our perception. Therefore, it doesn't exist like that in objective reality. It is merely an icon for something else, maybe a stand-in for a simplified version of our consciousness. It cannot possibly create consciousness because it is a creation of consciousness. But if objective reality is not made out of time and space and the moon and the stars within it, what might it actually look like? I'll talk about that in my next video. Bye.